monster says, "Hi, hello."
I'm really strong.
He says he's really strong.
Let's wrestle.
Let's wrestle. Leon, he wants to wrestle with you. You want to come to Grandma's house and wrestle with my pet monster? Huh? Maybe soon. Mwah. Mwah. He blows you kisses. So do I. Mwah. I miss you. I miss you so much. Today we're going to read a story. Moosetache. Moosetache. Moostachio. I used to read this to your daddy when he was little. We always said moostachio. All right, are you ready? My pet monster, he's ready. He's listening. Okay. Look at his mustache. It's huge. Look how long his mustache is, Leon. Huh? Look at that. He has hair growing all the way down past his shoes, past his feet. That's a long mustache. All right. It says, let's read it. Moose had a problem, a horrible, hairy, prickly problem. It grew right below his nostrils, that's his nose, and just above his upper lip. A moosetache. Moose was in a frizzy tizzy. The moosetache was completely crimping his style. He was a great hoofer, but he could barely bop and hip-hop with a moosetache going flip-flop. Look, he's trying to dance, but his mustache is getting all tangled up in his legs. Oh. What do you think, my pet monster? Do you want a mustache like that? He says no. He was a wonderful chef, but he simply could not flambe his souffle with all those whiskers in his way. And he was a daring skier, but how could he downhill race with the mighty moosetache blowing in his face? Moose had to do something, and soon. But what? Look, here he is in the kitchen trying to cook, just like you like to too. You help Mommy, you help Daddy, you've helped me, Grandma in the kitchen before. I know you like to cook. And here he is trying to ski. But look, his mustache just gets in the way of everything. Okay. After days and days of much serious thought, Moose got an idea. He crossed some hair here, he crossed some hair there, and he tied his moosetache around his neck. A moose scarf seemed to be the ideal answer to his problem. It was so simple, so easy, so perfectly perfect. Hi, baby. Look, baby says hi, Leon. Okay. So he tied up his mustache around his neck, made it into a scarf. You think that'll work? We'll see. But then his mustache got knotted and mangled and horribly tangled, and those hundreds of hairs still prickled and tickled. Worse, Moose could barely take a breath with all that mustache wrapped around his neck. So Moose untied, unwrapped, unknotted, and gulped in some fresh air. Look, his hair was starting to choke him around his neck. He couldn't breathe. So here, he got it all untangled, and now he's fanning himself to breathe again. Look, baby, what do you think? Oh, my pet monster is petting baby. Huh? pet monster likes Baby too. Yeah, we love Baby. Okay, watch out, Baby. We're trying to read a book to Leon and Ada. He got another idea. He parted some hair this way, he parted some hair that way, and he heaped all that moustache on top of his head. Moustachioed antlers seemed to be the ideal answer to his problem. It was so simple, so easy, so perfectly perfect, until a bunch of squirrels and one very nosy gopher moved right into the Moose Motel. They huddled and hoarded, furrowed in and burrowed out. Needless to say, it became quite crowded up on Moose's head, and heavy and messy. Look, he's trying to lay out, relax on his beach chair. But look at all the squirrels. They invaded his mustache. Oh my goodness. And very, very noisy, the squirreling, chitting and chatting, squeals and squawks woke Moose every morning before the crack of dawn. And that gopher was giving the moose one hairy headache. Moose needed his sleep. He needed his rest. He needed his privacy. Moustachio antlers? Nuts, said Moose. So he unparted, unpiled, untwisted, untwined, and said adios to the hairy horns. All those squirrels, they're in the shower. Look, they have umbrellas so they didn't get wet in the shower. He's saying enough is enough. But what now? What? The miserable moose took a hold of a hunk of hair and he wrestled it. Then he roped it. He tethered, tied, tamed, aha, a moose tail. Now that was so simple. That was so easy. That was not so perfectly perfect. Talk about a dizzy do. Moose didn't know if he was coming or going. Backward, forward, this way, that way. He didn't know which end was which. Moose had to bail on the tail. He tried to make his mustache into a tail, and it just wasn't working. That didn't work. Did it, my pet monster? No. Did it, Baby? No. And so he thought and thought and thought some more, but no other idea was a worthy winner. Braids were a bother. A moustache sweater? Too hot. Not. Poor Moose. His problem was truly terrible, unbearable, just downright sad. He felt so alone. He didn't know what else to do. He's trying everything with that long mustache. It just gets in the way. Then, call it fate, call it destiny. It was probably dumb luck. But one day, Moose tripped on his moustache, and he had no time to duck. Oof! Pardon me, they both said as they bumped. Then they blinked, and then they stared, and their hearts went thump, thump. She was a moose with a bouffant so bodacious, outrageous. Well, it was just plain old big. Hair after hair piled higher than high, a skyscraping dew of glorious curls, a tower of swirling twists and twirls. She was simply splendid, stupendous, absolutely superb. Look, he was tripping on his mustache, and he bumped into a lady moose with big long hair like him. Of course, Moose had to ask how she did what she did to get such a do. Ms. Moose winked and then whispered, "Just a little glue." So he fearlessly plunged a hoof into a fat pot of the white gooey goop, and carefully, oh so carefully, they glopped and they plopped, they pasted and they pressed, they coaxed and curled every truly unruly wayward whisker. Around and around they tweaked and twirled those horrible hairs until Moose's once mangy mess was now a wondrous winding wave of marvelous moustache Moose gazed into the mirror and smiled a broad, moosey smile. He was so happy, so glad, just giddy with glee. He looked dashing and handsome. Moose gushed, "Is that really me?" Oh, he's putting glue on his mustache. She's helping him. He's trying to get his mustache to cooperate. See, she's helping put the glue in his mustache. Let's see how it turned out. With not a care for one hair, the moose pair boogied and bopped. They skied downhill, even uphill, and their cooking was hot, hot, hot. Here they are dancing. Look at his mustache. Look at it. It's all curly cute. Here they are skiing. And here they are cooking. Oh no, looks like they might be making a mess. But they're having fun. And he likes his mustache. So of course, it wasn't long after that Moose and his Moosetache and his beautiful bride foxtrotted and tangoed and waltzed down the aisle. Good hair days, bad hair days. They vowed to love and to cherish, and with hearts heaped with love and pots filled with goop, they both sighed, "I do," glue, and promised never to part. Look, Leon, they're getting married. Look at their fancy clothes, her pretty dress, his fancy suit and shoes, and look at their hair and his mustache. Oh my goodness. It was so simple, so easy, so perfectly perfect, and it stuck. I see something. Look, they had a baby moose. Look at that. Oh, the baby. Oh my goodness, that was silly. Moosetache. Maybe one day you'll grow a moosetache, Leon. You think? What do you think, my pet monster? He says, no way, no way. Baby, you want to say bye to Leon? Hmm? Huh? Baby, say goodbye. Yeah. Yeah, say come and visit us. Maybe we'll get to see you soon. Okay, Leon, I love you so much. You too, Ada. You guys be good. Leon, be a good boy, be a good brother. And I love you. I miss you. Mwah.